No, it doesn't seem to be reading the drive, Ted.
Oh, it's okay. Just a trial.
Okay. Okay, so these are just a few of the pictures from the computer observing weekend at Mactaquac. And just keep in mind that they're short exposures and not very long. No, this is the unistellar EV scope. Okay. So Saturn, you can just barely see the rings. Yeah. See the. Here we go. A little better. And that was the day of the observing weekend at Mactaquac again, sunspots. So it doesn't use an alpha? It's not hydrogen alpha, no. So I can't see any prominences. It's just, yeah, it's just a yellow light filter. It's actually the one that we all made with Ted, that Ted helped us make. This is Comet 2024 E1 Wurchazazos. I think it's right there. Not much to look at yet, but I was trying to get a few comets, and I was trying to get Lemon, but like I say, it dropped below the horizon before I could actually see it. And that was actually, okay, so this is the site I was talking about at Mactaquac. There is a bit of exposure on the road up there, but you get good coverage with the trees until they lose their leaves anyway. And then the the dam is over here.
Well, that's at the end of the road on the 105.
Yeah.
I'll just.
So this is south going west and then north up there towards where the causeway is up there. So it's a pretty dark spot. You won't be responsible for people who end up. That's M2, 3-minute exposure. And the way my scope works is it'll take one with a border just to tell you what it is, and then it'll take another one without a border. Or actually, I think it just saves the same image with and without a border.
Which blob is that?
What, sorry?
Which blob is it? What blob the other cluster is it?
M2.
M2.
And M8, the Lagoon Nebula. Pretty grainy, but again, it's not a very long exposure. M11, Wild Duck Cluster.
Wild Duck?
Yep.
I got one too.
M13, Hercules Cluster. M15, Great Pegasus Cluster. M16, Eagle Nebula. This is a 5-minute exposure with a satellite going through the middle. If I knew more about processing, I might be able to edit it better, but
It's hard to see visually.
yeah. M20 Trifid. Again, it's just a 5-minute exposure with, again, another satellite. M22 Sagittarius cluster. It was just 3 minutes. M51 Whirlpool Galaxy. M63 Sunflower Galaxy. M74 Galaxy. And again, these are really short exposures. This one's 6 minutes. Bode's Galaxy M81 with 3 satellites. And M82 Cigar Galaxy.
Your telescope has a mirror at the bottom, and then it reflects back up to your camera in the front.
Yep. Yeah, so they somehow, originally when it first came out, the refraction spikes or diffraction spikes were a lot more prominent, but they did something with the processing, the automatic processing, that eliminated most of the diffraction spikes. So you still get them a bit, but not as much as it used to be. And the Owl Nebula M97, that was 21 minutes. And again with 2 satellites. 3 actually, 3 satellites. M101 Pinwheel Galaxy, 7 minutes. M102, this was 15 minutes. And that's everything. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty grainy, but they look better in the, like, it has a digital eyepiece. It's basically like looking in a camera viewfinder, and it looks a lot better in the eyepiece. And it looks a lot better low res. Like as soon as you blow it up, especially with a projector with lots of light showing a high brightness, the graininess of it comes through a lot more. Like if I showed you these on my phone, it would look a lot better.
I'm not familiar with that smart scope with stack.
Yes, it does auto stacking. It's very similar to the C-Star.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the first ones that came out in 2019, I believe. So at the time it was Unistellar EV scope. Might have been the Varanus. Anyway, there was like 1 or 2 or 3 that were all very new at the time.
And is it a Newtonian? Just because we're talking about
Yeah, it's that's what I described it as, and I can't for the life of me remember. Detlef said that it's not a true Newtonian, because what it has is it has the mirror at the bottom, but instead of a mirror at the top, the camera's at the top, in where the cross member is, where the mirror normally would be.
And it's held by a spider.
Yeah, basically, it's held by the spider. But there is apparently a term for that type of telescope with 1 mirror, but I can't for the life of me remember what it's called.
Kind of almost like a hyperstar.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my pictures. Yep. Great. That's the new, yeah. But yeah, new scope is the company. E-scope is the,
This is the microphone.
Okay, that's like a mouse?
No, the microphone.
Oh, the
For
microphone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And right there. All right. So one technical thing at a time.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all right.
that's the one I have. Well, I did version.
There it is. Is it? Oh, there's a mouse. Yeah, go ahead. And you want to jam that on me there?
Yeah.
Or?
There we go.
Okay. Thank you.
By the way, you're live on YouTube.
Pardon me?
You're live on YouTube.
Oh my. How unfortunate. Yeah, I just gotta, like everyone else, grope my way into the computer, file explorer. There we go. Transfer, that's me. Well, since let's see, let's start with that's bright. My first nebula I've ever done was the Iris. I don't love nebula, so I focus more on galaxies, but this was a Iris. You recognize that one. And let's see. Is there a button that goes like that? There is. Okay. Iris Nebula. That was probably a month ago or so. And Wild Duck. M11. I mean, they're the best targets. Clusters when the moon's out. Boy, that's the shizzle right there. Oh, and so this is Deer Lake. And I did that. This is probably one of my longest ones, about 17 hours of total exposures. And I was looking for the supernova. Yeah, there it is there. You guys know there was a supernova. I'm not sure if it's still shining or not, but it shone for a long time. And that. Oh, and same night I did Wild Duck. While I was waiting for it to clear the trees, I did a moon. It's a mineral moon. You know what that is, right? So basically, you saturate the colors, and it brings out the mineral content of the moon. There. Oh yeah, and just to sort of help make it clear, I did it as a negative, and that which shows the supernova a little easier in negative, which is kind of why they used to do that in the olden days. So, and there you go. That's it. That's show and tell's over. Thank you. I'll never see again, but. Oh, it's an ASCAR. It's a triplet APO 103. ASCAR is the brand. Yeah, ASCAR. It was a nice deal at the time. I control it via laptop and use astrophotography tool is my control system essentially, and then the rest is playing at the computer and processing and all that fun stuff. Oh, Zal 533. It's the sort of the. It's a color camera. It's kind of an intro. I buy everything used though because I'm poor and cheap. So. So.
What post-processing software do you use?
I use Cyril.
Can you repeat the question again? Because they can't hear you.
Oh, can I what now?
Repeat the question.
Can I repeat the question? What camera? No, what processing?
What post-processing software do you use?
I use a bunch, but mainly Cyril, which is kind of a poor man's, the expensive one. I can never remember. No. It's specifically astrophotography. But the poor man's Photoshop is GIMP, which I also use. So, Yeah, Cyril is it's a good one. The camera, I don't know if I repeat that question. So it was a Zal color M533, sort of a. Anyway,
Because I asked if you have any questions, they can't hear the audience.
of course,
That's why.
absolutely.
I mean, we have a secondary microphone. I can carry that around. If somebody wants to ask a question, so they can hear you as well.
Okay, good. That it?
Any more photos? I wonder what did the raw images look like? You say you're running them through some kind of process. At some point you have a raw image.
Oh yeah, well you're stacking all the raw images, the subs.
Do you see those?
Hmm?
Do you see those stacked images individually as you're doing this?
Yeah. The astrophotography tool, you're just sitting there, drinking a soda and just watching the images appear every whatever your time section. I think I use 30 seconds. I used to use longer sub exposures, but it's not really worth it.
I'm just curious how good are those individual images? Are they pretty raw and don't look at all like the final product, or are they?
Depends on how bright the actual thing is that you're imaging, just to start with. Like some of the yeah.
Like the iris, for example.
Yeah, actually, that one looks pretty good in RAW. It's not bad. The deer lick is just fuzzy, and you can make out. You can do some adjustments in astrophotography tool to raise the gamma and things like that, and make it look a little better. But they're not. They're noise, as was mentioned. They're noisy, for sure. Grainy, basically. So, yeah. With this on, I'll let you do it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
This was part of the solar project, the pinhole cameras that. Yep, just hold it here. All right, so it doesn't look like much done like that. And as she said, you have to do a little processing. So I did some processing. I flipped it, and then I went in and I boosted the contrast, and I played with the color saturations. And this was during the eclipse. So this is the sun going. No, this one wasn't the eclipse one. No, this was after. This was the sun going down behind these trees in front of our place. And this is snow out on the lawn here, and a few shrubs and nice flowers and stuff that are all withered for winter. But as the leaves were blowing, or not the leaves, but the trees were blowing as the sun was setting here, and I was wondering what kind of an effect it would give me. So it still shows through fine for trees and stuff like that, because this is long exposure. This would have been, well, however it would take, probably took the sun 3 hours or better to get from that point in the sky to the horizon. So it's a fun little project. And there it is, just black and white. Brings out more of the. It's amazing that paper we stuffed inside the can and we put a little hole in it, made pinhole cameras out of it, that it can bring out that much detail in the trees just sitting there in the front yard. So that's brown one. That's it. Okay.
So were you using photographic paper?
Is it actually called?
Yeah, it's like the photographic light sensitive paper, so it's not the same as I don't know the full thing, but it's not the kind that you throw it into the scanner after. It's not gonna, if you expose it to light for a minute, it's not gonna just completely black out. Okay. It's like you can transfer it and get a few scans. Yeah, but I have pictures of the type. Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah. I did a couple. I'll bring them for next time. But I did a few in August and September. Oh, sorry.
That's
okay. I was like, hello.
They're actually watching.
That's awesome. That were like a month long, and that was pretty cool. One was like sunrises, and one was sunsets. So I'll bring that next time. But I can show what the paper was again. It's Silford glossy pearl paper.
Do them for a month.
Oh yeah, it's really. I know. I mean, yeah, you really can. Exactly. I had an article about one that was forgotten for 8 years, like someone did it in 2012, and they found it, and it has like all those arts. Yeah, pretty cool.
Okay, we'll bring more coffee. Coffee's over there.
I thought I had.
I didn't draw any pictures. Oh, no, well, those are from 19.
So we are going to have a coffee break, and again, this is just a trial run. We'll be go live again shortly for another presentation. We just don't want to keep it running without having any other content. We'll be right back.
Actually, that's all there in the back.